Marshmallow Fanboy back with another review, this time of Transformers R.E.D, which is robot enhanced design version of Thundercracker. These figures were awesome. I liked them a lot. This is the very last R.E.D figure, and my hint was that this was released in 2022 and they haven't had an R.E.D figure since. I can't remember what it was released next to, but they were all Walmart exclusives. This might have been one of those convention exclusives or something like that. I can't remember Thundercracker's story, but he sold out pretty quick and he stayed sold out, and he's hard to get. I don't know if I got him on Hasbro Pulse or I got him at Walmart.com. I'm not real sure about that, but the boxes were pretty simple. This one is there's no window. It's the first R.E.D figure that didn't have a window. It was the first paper packaging package, which is why it looks kind of odd. You're used to the plastic-free packaging kind of on other figures now, and now they're reverting back to the windows. Of course, it shows you sort of the extra parts that go with it. Shows you what it looks like on the back. It's super cool. I liked the R.E.D figures quite a bit because I don't transform my figures anymore. I think that I've outgrown the ability to transform them. I've had one or two figures over the last decade or so that I've tried to transform, and I've had no success doing it. So I'm sort of like, why? I love the look of the cartoon figures. I love those. But I don't necessarily need them to transform anymore. I just like them in robot mode and like to display them in robot mode. And the Transformers R.E.D figures were perfect for that. And since this is the last one, I'm a little sad about that. I'm a little sad that the line ended and that this will be the last time I open a Transformers R.E.D figure. But this should be an awesome figure because Starscream was an awesome figure. Of course, Starscream came with a cape and a crown and stuff. But still, it should be an awesome figure. So let's open him up and see what we think about him. Now that he's out of the package, let's take a closer look at Thundercracker from Transformers R.E.D, a Walmart exclusive. First, let's look at the accessories that aren't on him right now. He has an extra sort of gesturing hand and a fist, and he has a cannon. The cannon, of course, goes on to his sidearm, and I have one of them on there now. Of course, a blast effect that can plug in to the cannon for a little extra oomph, a little extra energon blast there. As for Thundercracker himself, he comes in about 6.5 inches, and he's super posable. Of course, just like all the other ones, because he has such an enormous feet, it's hard not to be able to pose him. Of course, the cannon comes right off, as does the blast effect. Come right off, and of course they mount right here on the side. There's a little black dot that comes out. It's part of the hinge on the elbow. The wings came separate. You plug those in. Now I'm going to go over all of the articulation on Thundercracker because he's super interesting. Just a little head up, a little head down. Very little, if none, side to side. He can go all the way out on the sides, but when it comes to past that, the blocks kind of run into the design up here. So no more than this. Bicep swivel, double elbow, wrist hinge, wrist swivel, waist hinge, though the cockpit sort of comes into here, so if you turn it too far, the cockpit sort of comes disjointed from there. So twist with caution. Ball jointed legs. Thigh swivel. double knee, foot hinge, a little bit of a foot pivot here from side to side so you can adjust his stance. The wings articulate up and down, and they fold in. Remember, the wings come separate, so you have to plug them in first. But after that, you can articulate them, and you can move them sort of toward each other, and then you can fold them across like that, whatever you think is coolest. The wings articulate up like this and around, and they plug right in. So you can have them with or without the wing attached. Though I don't know why you would have it without the wing attached. And that is Thundercracker, a very cool addition to your collection. A very cool addition no matter what Transformers waves you're carrying. Thundercracker is classic. He's super cool, very well thought out, and a really excellent addition to my collection. The final piece of my collection of Transformers R.E.D figures. R.I.P. R.E.D. I wish we could have gotten more figures out of you. But until next time, enjoy your toys.